Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am not wearing any makeup because I cannot be asked, because we are talking serious business in today's video. You are listening? Okay, keep listening, let's carry on. Anyways guys, I'm just playing. So today's video is basically me sort of trying to clarify some of the some questions that people have asked me, like into my face, or they sent me messages on Facebook and stuff about what is your challenge about, like what exactly are you doing, why can't you just do it without being on YouTube, why do you have to be on YouTube to film whatever it is you want to do. So let me just clarify so that you guys don't get these questions down the line, because you would have answered it at the beginning of this challenge when people ask you. This challenge is basically a self-development in becoming more confident to be able to do whatever it is that you have chosen to do. I did mention in my first video that one of my goals was to actually become a presenter, and obviously throughout this few weeks researching into being a presenter and stuff, I realised that I just don't want to be the typical TV person, just present on this show and present on that show. I actually want to make a difference. I want to travel the world, do a lot of charity work and stuff like that. So when people do ask you like what is this challenge you're doing about, it's a personal development in becoming confident, and in doing this you are putting yourself on social media for everybody to see who you are, what you're doing. That's basically it. So if they ask you, just say it like that, right? I just wanted to give you a bit of background to where I'm coming from. Like a couple of years ago, I finished university. I was looking for a job and I wanted to do something like with my time, so I decided to do modelling. And I did it because one of my friends, like my closest friend, she actually was modelling, and I really admire people who put themselves in in front of masses. So I thought, you know what, let me just try and do it. That even if they tell me that I'm crap, at least I've tried to do it. So I did, and I was getting all these good feedback, like, oh, your face is clean. Your face is clean. Of course my face is clean. Your face is clear. You got good skin. You can take good pictures. And then now I apply to do runway, and let me tell you something. At that time, I did not know you had to be a certain height to do runway, and I applied, and I did like a couple of shows, and nobody said like you can't do it. I just did it, and and that gave me a lot of confidence in myself. Not long after doing that, I did go into a competition. If you're following me on Facebook, you would have seen some of my pictures of a competition which I did a couple of years ago. And coming out of that competition, I did start off confident, but after that competition I kind of felt really bad, because I felt like I worked so hard, and I felt I deserved to have been in the final, like one of the final top 6 girls. I think it was top 6. And after that competition, I just thought, I can't bother. I don't want to model anymore. Like, I'm just probably not just right for it. I was taking a few pictures here and there, but wasn't, doing the most. Like, wasn't actually trying to get something out of it, like something big, maybe in the cover of a magazine or something like that. I think one of the things that I wish I had done back then was actually research into what I was doing and understand exactly what it entails, what people in that industry are looking for. And when you read the news and stuff, like a lot of people, we complain about so many things. I mean, they're not bad complaints. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. If in your family you guys do a certain thing, or you have your certain way of doing things, it's gonna be hard for you to change anything that you've been doing for so many years because of one person who's joining your family. What is likely to happen is that person who has not been part of your family for so many years is going to have to learn to adjust to how your family does certain things, or how, you know, learn some of the things your family does to actually fit in and stuff. If I want to be a runway model, I know that I need to be a certain height. They've been doing that for so many years. They've had these kind of girls at a certain height, at a certain stature for so many years. And there's me, I want to do that. But I know that I can't go to this certain agency or this certain, you know, type of people, because they're not going to take me because I don't look that certain way. So rather than me complaining about them not taking me and not doing that, I have to either create something. There are so many people who are in this industry, like the modern industry or fashion industry, who even in the acting world as well, there's so many people who are allowing different types of people, genders, races, whatever it is, to find their path in certain things that they've wanted to do. If they want to do modeling, they've got people who are black, who are white, who are Spanish, who are short, who are tall, who are skinny, who are curvy to be in that industry. It's just finding them and doing your research. Through this journey, you're going to, I hope you're going to be confident in who you are, how you look, you know, how you feel about things, be able to say no when you need to say no, be able to say yes when you need to say yes. Because if you can't, it's going to be hard for you to do well in an industry that, you know, there's a lot of people that can lure you into doing things that you do not want to do. And you need to be strong so that when it comes to a point where these people are trying to influence you into doing something, or influence you into drastically changing who you are, you should be able to say, nah, that's not me. I'm glad that I'm actually talking to you guys about this right now, because my future videos are going to be of me talking about my fitness, and I don't want you to take it the wrong way, like I'm trying to, you know, look like some certain presenter, or, you know, try and look like some certain person, because that's not the case. It's me, you know, on a journey in being confident in who I am, how I feel, how I look. I hope that's going to be the case for you guys. If you're following me on Twitter, you would have seen one of my tweets saying you need to get a diary. Got one here. And what I would want you guys to do is to write down certain things you want to achieve, whether it's by the end of this year or next year. Write it down. Don't show anybody. When you've actually, you know, achieved that goal or goals, you can actually show your friends, your family on social media. You can show your followers that this is what I wanted to achieve, and this was the date that I put down, or the time or the month that I put down that I would want to have achieved this by. And trust me, it's going to be a good feeling for you. You're going to be like, wow, because obviously you would know how hard you worked to get to that stage or to have achieved that. That's really what I wanted to share with you guys, and I hope this is going to help you along this journey, and I hope more people are actually going to join us. So if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. I'm sitting behind